Yo, what's up, ladies? Your boy's back. Alright. With another game of I Am Dead. Moving on to our second candidate for the
Well, that
Commander?
didn't go well.
Oh, no worries, Morris. Plenty of other prospects. Well, 4.
Hey, Pete mentioned going into the west. What is that?
Oh, well, that's a very complicated question, Morris. Just think of it as leaving all this behind. Which is not something we can do now. We need to go find Val. They're opening the sculpture park today.
Oh, is that opening already? Time certainly does move a bit quicker once you're not in the world. Talking to people, it all feels so distant. Though, if I'm being honest, I suppose I was a little buried in the museum those last few years after... well, you know... Ha! You might say I started living like a ghost well before I became one.
Oh, you weren't a ghost, Morris. That museum is full of life, and ghosts can't give belly rubs anywhere near as well as you did, trust me. Now let's get going. We're gonna find Val.
Ah, yes, Val. I do feel a bit sorry for her, having her home invaded by all these silly artists.
Maybe. But at least we have a laird who's interested in doing nice things for Shelmerston.
Yeah, I suppose so. I was never sure about letting all those artists stay on Shelmerston, but I must admit that his heart's in the right place. Well, let's find Val then. After you, Sparky.
Alright, I know that was a little bit of stuff that, especially if you're watching the series like back to back to back, you had to listen to again, but right now to new play, exciting. Alright. So we're at the sculpture garden.
My, how the park has changed. I barely recognize it anymore with all these artists buzzing about.
Oh, they're not so bad. So many different and exciting smells.
Yes, well, you and I have always valued different things in smells.
And now we need to sniff out Val. Just like before, let's find some people with memories of her and track down those mementos.
Alright. I mean, the cool thing... Okay. Valley was the daughter of Henry Outram, the Laird of Silverstone. Her mother died when Valerie was little, and she was always independent, roaming the grounds of Shelmerston Hall and exploring the island. In the early 90s, her father converted Shelmerston Hall to an artist commune and recently opened the grounds of Sculpture Park. So, 78, 88, 98, 2008. That's sad. She didn't even make it to 40. So my favorite part about this game in general is just how it shows, the effects, that, people have on lives, like how an individual person affects somebody. Like these are like larger than life characters, but still very, very human. And even though they might, even though they're not like normal people per se, so it makes sense why they have so many people, caring about them. It's nice to, you can make a story like this about anybody. Looking back on someone's life, you realize how much of an impact that made. Oh, I see our friend here. So Valerie's childhood friend, Mimi Berganzi.
In the last summer, before our GCSEs, Val and me spent a lot of time together, usually wondering how we could get our hands on something to drink. No one on this stupid little island would serve us, though. One day, we were hanging around on the allotments near the quay when we spotted something.
Oh my, somebody taking some liquor?
And so, later that night...
You stole some? You little rascals. Little rascals.
We went into the woods behind Val's house to drink it, sitting on top of that ancient stone that they say protects the island. There was no way we were going to get through it all, so we decided to bury the rest.
As any good teenager does. Excuse me. I'm gonna get a little relaxed because this might be a little bit of a long episode. I have no idea. But I want to get close to the mic. Alright. Let's keep moving.
A few weeks later, we went to dig it up again, but couldn't remember where we dug the hole.
Dumbasses. Alright. Any clues? I don't remember seeing any clues.
There is so much of our history buried on this island. Stories everywhere, right under your feet.
Much agreed. Alright. Any clues from reading that might give away, where was it?
No one on this stupid little island would serve us, though. One day, we were hanging around on the allotment. So, later that, we went into the woods behind Val's house. A few weeks later, we went to dig it up again, but couldn't remember where we dug the hole.
Alright, so we gotta go to Val's old house. Anything in here? None of our boys got anything to say. Ivan and Dolmel, being conquered engineers, couldn't resist the visits of the sculpture park. To check out space modulation. 7. Sorry. Lauren, shopkeeper. You're a shopkeeper type of person. Again, I don't really think there's a whole lot to make of this one, so let's unlock. Alright, so in the woods behind her house. So do we have to like follow this path? No, we don't. Oh, we feel like we kind of do. Why is our like view so crappy here? 1% of the time here. We can't like. Oh, there we go. It's not her house though. I want to do one thing at a time here. Where the hell are her house at? Is that? It's just a bunch of sculptures. Her home is like not here. I guess this is technically the woods behind her house. Alright, well let's I guess. I mean it certainly wasn't near her house or where the girl was. It was her. Woman and child. What is this? I want to read it. What's in there? All these people, really important fishermen. I mean, I think a lot of this is like unimportant, but keep an eye on. Oh, is it right here? Hello, Foxies. Raymond. Oh, very, very cute, Raymond. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh. See what Ornette has to say. Ornette's gonna sound off.
Gloves! I love them. Can't get enough gloves.
Well, I think we know where the gloves are.
I stole farmer's glove.
Asshole.
I stole the fisherman's glove.
Asshole. Oh my goodness. Getting away with all this crime. But I got it already. There we go.
I saw that girl out in my woods, riding that strange bumpy beast around again.
Camel.
She really seemed to love that awful creature. This was an opportunity I wasn't going to miss.
Or now you're kind of a bitch, not gonna lie.
Lovely gloves.
Ornette, definitely not cool. Not epic, not cool in the slightest.
I always did suspect there might be something in those rumours about camels on the island. All that time, and Val never let on. Bless you, Val.
Very cool, Val. Very, very cool. Alright. Wait, little rat. I freaking know exactly what your stupid little mittens are. Asshole. So it must be in their square section.
Hey, Morris. I bet you wish you were alive so you could rub me with this glove.
No, I'm good, Sparky. I'm not trying to rub you at all. Dang, oh, never mind. It's just, I mean, she a cartoon character. I ain't even got anything.
I'm getting the scent of Grenkins again, Morris. I'll pop up to let you know when we're close to one.
Gracias. Appreciate it. Alright, keep moving. Loving memory of Valerie outro. Memorial to Valerie Outram. Her father, the Lard, was keen to commission artist Cornelia Kircher to reinterpret the very notion of bench. However, it was pointed out that wasn't really a Bayal style, and so this plain and sensible bench was made by a local carpenter instead. Well, what does it look like? See, what the hell? Oh, islands. In the book somewhere.
Oh no, not this guy.
Hello, ready for some fun?
Oh, hello.
I'm Mr. Whitstable. Welcome to Mr. Whitstable's riddle game.
Morris, we don't have time for this. Let's get back to work.
Mr. Whitstable just wants you to enjoy yourself, solve my riddles, and achieve true happiness.
Well, these do seem kind of fun.
Whatever, Morris.
Oh, Sparky. Okay, Mr. Whitstable, what do I have to do?
Hooray! Just select one of my fiendish riddles, then go off and find the object it's referring to. Easy. Well, actually, they're really hard.
Ha! Oh, we got this. Come on, Sparky.
I'm with Sparky on this one. Hold. Largest slumber. Get lucky rabbits run. Take a picture of this. I'll screenshot it. And take a picture of it on my phone. But I'm not gonna stress over it. Sorry, loser. I got shit to do. Alright. Oh, something in the trash right there. Alright, so like since pain in the ass too much sometimes. Dirt mound. Oh, what is this? This is glass. Oh, dude, everyone's stealing socks or boots. Oh, those mounds is where the freaking drinks are gonna be made. Guarantee, yeah. Let me go back to the place. Check out these people that got you. It's a grave with good no one in it. Alright. What does it say about him? Final resting place. Let's see. What about our protagonist over here? The guy leading the discussion here. Is he just the Lord of the Camel? No. Just tourist. Hailing from the islands of Poquito in the South Pacific, birdwatching folks have been migrating to Shummerson for many thousands of years. These days they do it in relative comfort, especially since their government sponsored a new ferry service to the island. Oh, wonderful. The boys. That's awesome. That they can just be happy. Alright. Why am I so slow? Alright, I'm looking for a dirt mound. Ooh, what the hell's in here? Dude, I can't be bothered. These things are too flippin' difficult. What I can do though is look at this bag. Come on, what could you possibly be hiding in this bag? You're hiding something. Tea flask, huh? What's in the tea flask? Nothing? Alright, where is this, like, design? I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere in the game. I guess technically I see, like, pattern like so, but I don't see anything. That would give it away. Alright, let's go to our left to check out things we haven't seen. So this is woman and child. We already got the achievement from here. We already went here. Alright, let's talk to pineapple. We need something that, like, these pictures are so hard. I mean, it's cool for, like, that there's that extra bit of challenge for somebody that wants it, but definitely not something I'm going crazy about. My brother's father's still alive?
After my wife Penny's death, I struggled to find ways to spend time with my daughter. It had hit us both hard, but, you know, stiff upper lip and all that. I always found it best to keep busy.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Looking for something we could do together, I bought Valerie a set of paints. But she never even opened them. I was cross at first, but asked myself, what would Penny do? So I decided to let it go. Then one day I managed to talk her into coming into the park with me to paint some of the nature she loves so much. She wasn't very enthusiastic, but agreed to give it a try. It was a disaster. Valerie simply didn't have the temperament for painting. She had a huge, silly tantrum and threw all the paints away.
I don't blame her about Penny's stupid.
I told her I wasn't having this kind of childish behavior, and I told her to stay in her room until she had calmed down. I wished Penny was still with us. She would have known what to do with the child.
Damn. So we're looking for the paint?
Very hard, that, to lose a parent. Was never gonna be easy after her mum died, but he always did seem distracted with his fancy art projects.
Yes, let's blame him for whatever, No, I didn't want to do this. I just wanted to read this thing. Keen patron of the arts and often has residents staying at the Outram Hall. Grounds are a public park, opened up for a sculpture garden. I know, we're gonna go here to this one. Check it out. Are you guys playing bocce? Who are you guys? Henry and Wilma. What is this bocce ball? With a different, with a British name. Alright. What's the fucking bag? Drinks. Tragic. Again, I don't see what flippity flip I'm supposed to do any of this crap. Oh. Hello. No, but like. Caliber, son. What are you reading? Ah, the packet. My favorite newspaper, the most reliable news source. Kate Bergonzi is the eldest Bergonzi child and a responsible one, but that doesn't say much. Everyone at Shomerson knows the Bergonzi children and keeps an eye out wherever they happen to be. I don't blame them. Bratty kids. Ain't nothing too cool in here. Kazoo though. That's actually pretty badass. Shomerson Museum badge. Your boy gave that out. And a geode. Nothing in the geode. Okay. Oh, it's already cut. That's why. I don't like top half of this. I guess nothing in there really matters. The tree stump. Anything cool inside the tree stump? Talking like. I'm talking wop. Alright, ain't nothing here for us. What about you? What's it saying about? Alright. Fine example of land art. Pilgrimage was created by artist Tom Jones, who often works by exaggerating the landscape that already exists before their work started. Here, Jones takes a small mound that existed in the park and played with the shape and form until they created this piece that now dominates one corner of the Shomerson Sculpture Park. Cool. Let's do that. The pineapple in the middle. No, I was actually just gonna check on the boys right here. Harry Tuft. And Gar. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, this is it. How? Oh, this is silly. I mean, that's it, but like, I don't really get. Go slow, I suppose. I guess blinking is going crazy. Got him. Give me that shit, Sparky, right now. Ooh. Let's go. That was awesome. Again, the Gremkins are just kind of a cool addition, but I'm not going to stress over, you know how many I have. Alright, so let's see. Where's our pause menu here? No, I don't want to like sit to the memories. Alright, so this, we already got the mitten, and we have the drinks which are buried somewhere, and this painting is in a trash somewhere. Alright, so we'll carry on our way. Went on the mound and checked out everybody in the mound. Let's check out this area, I suppose. Alright, is this a bunch of falling fruit? It's probably like some shit like this. There we go. There we go. Sweet. Give me another one, Sparky. Sparky, you got rolls, my girl. You got rolls on rolls on rolls. Or maybe you're still a cute dog, so. You know, like I said out loud, but. Julian and Joel. Whoa, y'all don't notice. There's a flippin' egg right there. What about the birdie? I think that's all from this section. Alright, let's carry on. So does anybody see a trash can? I'm about to do a full circle. Alright, let's go here. Align with the rock. Dare I say that it's just gonna be something like this. I mean, come on, everyone knows this. Here we go. It's right there. That's legit it. How's that not it? Come on. I don't know what I could truly do differently. I mean, I know that this is it. I mean, I think else I could do it. Oh, here we go. There we go. Got it. Sweet. There we go. We're killing it. I mean, we're not finding any of the, you know, mementos, but, you know, we're doing other things. Getting other important stuff done. Are you a bird? What's in? Let me go pick that brain names. Oh, alright. Well, let's see if I was got a toy boat in there. Artist friend of Henry Outram, Cornea Keeter, R.A.
I spent the summer of '83 with Henry Outram, Laird of Shelmerston, in his grand hall working on a new piece. It was supposed to be about the volcano, but once I arrived, I found myself particularly taken by all the vales around the island.
Sweet.
Henry was a delightful host, always excited to have us bright young artists around, and always ready with a charming question or a fortifying glass of something. His daughter, I think her name was Mallory or Valerie or something, was usually outside roaming the grounds. Henry said she was discovering herself and learning. One day, I came across the perfect finishing touch to my sculptural masterpiece, but it turned out to belong to the wretched child. I tried to explain to her why I needed it, but she snatched it away and walked off.
Yep, the boat. Exactly. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I went to Henry, thinking he could make her give me the boat. But to my astonishment, Henry told me it was up to her if she wanted to give it to me.
Very epic, very epic. Alright, keep moving. He's like, bro, I don't know what to tell you. It's my daughter. I can't just... That's her shit.
Henry called his daughter and we all talked about it. When Henry suggested that maybe I could buy the boat, her little eyes lit up. It cost me £200 for that little wooden boat. But, well, it was worth it.
Sweet. At least I know exactly where the boat is.
Henry was a good dad at heart, caring about Val's feelings, and treating her like a grown-up even when she was little. Partly how she became so independent, I reckon. I know it was tough on him, but they both turned out pretty well.
Yeah, indeed they did. Let's just go listen to the part we missed.
I spent the summer of '83. Henry was a delight. His daughter, I think her name was Mallory or One day, I came across the perfect finishing touch to my sculptural masterpiece, but it turned out to belong to the wretched child. I tried to explain to her why I needed it, but she snatched it away and walked off. I went to Henry, thinking he could make her give Henry called.
Alright. Well, we know where that is. The whale is in... it's right there. Cool. Dude, I find these freaking things before I do the stupid missions. Alright.
I wonder how many people even saw this.
I know, now it's stuck in the damn whale. I mean, it's kind of cool, but alright, dude. They always just put a bunch of eggs in here. It's like, I mean, it's cool, but like they put a lot of detail for things that really don't matter. Anything here? Oh, maybe like. One of the Grimkins is something like this. Obviously not here, but like in general. I never really looked into stuff like that. Alright. Alright, we got one more person. Alright. This area we haven't really explored that much. Oh, what the hell are you? Oh, it definitely has something to do with your ass. I can't go like zooming in on you all the way. Alright, it doesn't actually have anything to do with you. Sweet. Yep, alright, it's here. There we go. Sweet. Let's take out the top. Go hit the club. You don't know it if your life will fall in love. 4 out of 10. I'm killing it. As long as I can have these little collectibles, I'm cool. You guys got anything going on? Sally Mapes. Look like the old meal and a half. I'll tell you what. What's going on with you guys? It is pretty cool to like. And they do make it a little hard, admittedly. It is just a lot of kind of guessing. I mean, that one I could tell a little bit better than some of the other ones, but you kind of just look for the big objects that are in the game, and you're kind of like, oh, I mean, it has to be this, you know. That one was more obvious, right? It's Mondori. Oh, handsome, man. Okay. But especially with this big thing, it's like, this has, if there's something here, it has to do with, it has to do with that, you know what I mean? Something like this could be like, if I'm thinking like, see what I was thinking, it might be something like, I actually don't know. Oh, I feel like this would be something kind of cool, actually. Missing out on. Oh, hello, buddy. See, they freaking detailed each birdhouse. That's badass. Each bird. It's very detailed, very pretty and detailed game. I did take a picture of that thing. Let's see. Wasn't there something to do with birds? The riddle. No. Let me just pick that out of my arse. Anything here? No. Nothing groundbreaking. I'm sorry. I thought someone was on my door. My bedroom door. Oh, is it the center here? Let's say it might be something like that. I don't really see what it could be. I ain't gonna worry about it too much. I mean, I kind of want to worry about it for a little bit. Something like, oh, there we go. I just wanted to be something like that. Or like, I think it's so funny that you can just zoom in on all the birds' houses. It's a little much. Okay, well that might be like, Colin is a fisherman. There we go. Sweet. Got him. Thank you, Sparky. Which one we get? Ooh, ugly. I'm kidding. They're very cute. Let me get water. Quick water break. Got saturated. Alright, well, we done with this place. Very epic. But, like, how the hell, like, there's a whole section up there, like, oh, never mind, I guess we can get to those people easy enough, but, like, I guess this one is probably something to do with, like, again, they all have to do with, like, this one, like, I mean, my theory that they all, like, okay, never mind then. What's something that kind of rounds around? Like, it might be something like. Or else be something that I guess we could like pick up. Oh man, I really thought that might have been in the trash, the thing we were looking for. Alright, where is this? What kind of thing would it be? See, there's nothing else it could be. There really can't be that many things. Like, okay, it could be maybe one of these, right? It could be this lady. Other than that, the only other thing it could literally be is something involving this or involving like this, but I don't really think it would involve this. Because it's kind of silly. And then, I mean, these don't, produce anything where I think we really would get, even if we were like, I mean, I guess technically it would be like, I mean, shit. It's possible, I suppose, but unlikely. This is the culprit here. Alright, fuck it. Let's go to this one. Well, again, I checked this one more time. Alright, let's move on. Move on completely. Moving on. Alright, so we're looking for trash. Oh, come on, there's no way. It's just in this trash can. Cash. Yeah, I didn't think so. The paint is in the trash though. Paintbrush. Paint easel or whatever they're called is in the trash. So maybe look for something buried. And in a trash can. In a trash can that hasn't been dumped in frickin' 8 million years. Like again, I don't know where the hell the freaking. It's like nothing. I mean, yeah, there's this guy, but like, he's not doing anything. First of all, where's the last person? There's still a whole place in here fucking around. Is that like, can we go to Peace Lighthouse? But I feel like we're not making any progress. So the girl has to be here, the last person, the last memento. No trash can, no nothing. nothing. Oh, that's got the special thingamajig. I guess I can look for like rocks or something here that would be like the most ideal thing is to look for something that you can like go under, like bury into the ground here, because that's where they would be, is in the ground. But that don't matter, it can't really go underground. Something in here? It's pretty cool. But no cigar. Alright. Certainly in there. Dude, I need somebody's memories. Come on. Give me a reason. See that front scan. This is the one I've freaking seen this whole game. And this is the only thing you can dig up. Man, I keep seeing these like trees. Where's this it? Come on now. Come on. Where are they? This game like shit is making me closer now than like ever before. See, I would think I'd be closer like this. This is it essentially. See, I like to think that this is closer. Oh, we got it. Awesome. Sweet. Awesome, 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 awesome. Glove, glove, glove. Nice. So much fucking gloves. Oh, they buried it. I don't think anything. I can't even find this last person. I think I'm basically just blind. I'm blind in the back. Vernon. What the fuck are you, bro? What the fuck are you, my guy? Alright, look for something with freaking dots over his head. Is it like a bird or something? Man. Is this someone doing nothing here? It's like this area is kind of like I feel like it's a little irrelevant. There's nothing here. it say? CDAF, the harbor logistics company working on the defenses for the new harbor arm, announced that their work was now complete, paving the way for much larger vessels at the dock at Shummerston. The concrete work has been taking place for several months now. Many locals complain about the noise, bad behavior from the workers, yada yada yada. That wooded area is whack. Alright, I'm gonna do one last go about it, and then I'm going to personally call it a night until I'm ready to go again in the morning. Because this is just a whole lot of freaking nowhere right now. It's a whole lot of wasted time here. I don't even know who my person is. Oh, is this it? Yeah, there it is. Something like this, I'd say. Come on, get a little wavy on me. There we go. Sweet. I'm actually doing pretty good at these. The Grankins are easy, bro. Easy. I need to challenge with the Grankins. You're kind of like somebody that I feel like is cool. CDF, like, what I genuinely don't understand is like anything. I don't understand that damn thing. This is just as bad with the flask. Or was that even a flask? I don't even know. Yeah. The bird ain't gonna do nothing. This is like the buddy. Like, where did you bury it? Oh, here we go. There we go. Got it. Oh my god. That's so dumb. Okay. Jesus Christ. Is this secret
Wow,
stuff?
Morris, this smells incredible. I'm getting scallops, I'm getting peaty bogs, I'm getting roast lamb. Woof!
Oh, hell yeah. Alright. That one was tough to find. That one was very tough to find. I don't even care. Alright, where did we get the paintbrush one? Who was it that we got the paintbrush storyline from? I just want to re-listen to it. It was you. Okay, it was Dad. Alright, we don't need to hear. It was from Dad. So most likely it's going to be in that area. I think that's what it is. They're always in the area. You just gotta, like, look for it. You throw them away in it. Oh, maybe? It's paints, right? Aren't they painting up here? At least I thought they were. There we go. Got it. Oh my god, I'm so smart. Now we just gotta find where that last fucker is. Where the fuck is he? Such a genius I am. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, painting really wasn't for Val, was it?
Yeah, I don't blame her. I mean, I don't blame her. I don't want to be that rude, but that's tough. How the hell are you supposed to find it? And then this stupid thing. This is like waiting for me to freaking. Hey, kitties. Alright, genuinely gotta find out where this last person is. Alright. Just gotta keep my eyes open. Alright. Somebody's memory that I haven't seen yet. It could be an animal. Like a Could be a four-legged friend, could be a winged friend. Nothing about. She was the boat person. That's that section already had somebody. Alright. There it is, over there, little shit. Get over here. Oh man.
The famous sculptor Vernon Russet was working on a huge statement piece in my honor. A statue of a camel with my head. When I saw it, I felt quite uncomfortable, but I didn't want to upset him. Poor Vernon could be awfully temperamental, sinking into dark moods for days.
Mm-hmm.
The week before the public unveiling, Vernon had me visit the statue. He needed to make some final adjustments to the face. Valerie came along too. She looked like thunder. She hated that statue and wasn't afraid to show it. I couldn't help thinking how like her mother she was.
So we had to
When
go
the
to
statue was revealed, the nose was missing. Fortunately, we all managed to cover our surprise and act like nothing was wrong, so no one was any the wiser. Some fellow from the Times wrote a glowing review, so Vernon wasn't too glum about it. I'm pretty sure I know what happened to that nose.
One of the native boys took it.
Aha, the old Outram spirit. Good for you, Valerie. Your mother would have been proud of you.
Where did she put it? We're looking for a nose? Oh. Just threw it and like, what, butt fucking nowhere? So she just threw the nose onto the floor.
Yeah, Val told me about this. She had a whole speech prepared in case they figured out it was her who cut that nose off. But she never even needed it.
Alright. Time to look on the floor. This is... What's in... Surprised like this was not important. But literally anything like the tomb. But I suppose it wouldn't be anyway. So I'm assuming she probably just threw it like... God, how deep are we going? Oh my god. I'm a genius! Oh my god, I really wasted like 45 minutes. I mean, we got all the evidence.
Oh, this thing looks heavy. I'm surprised Val was able to even lift it.
I know, me too. Very surprised. That girl could lift that. I'm kidding. Don't cancel me. I'm totally very afraid of getting canceled. Sounds cool. Alright. So, I feel like I got a good enough on the ground.
Oh, we did it! Oh, yes! I know what Val smells like now. Her signal is wafting through to me very clearly. Time to fly.
No, it's not time to fly yet. Sorry, lady. I want to see if any of those puzzles are like difficult. on the object. Arrow flint down. But like, okay. I don't get it. Arrow, lucky rabbits run. I'll look for an arrow or a rabbit. I mean, I don't know where to go. I don't even know the first place to begin looking for a rabbit's foot. That's just too hard. I think we're gonna Grumpkins we got. And move on. Come on, boys. This is who her story is. Very rebellious, very artistic, and very, like, you know, defined by the death of her mother. I felt like it was probably a little overwhelming for her. But let's see what she has to say.
Morris? Morris Lupton? Is that really you? And Sparky?
Val! Oh, it's so good to see you again.
You too. You're looking very,
yeah, dead.
Yeah. But quite good, considering.
Hello, Val.
And Sparky talks now. Death certainly has been strange. What brings you by?
Well, we're trying to find a replacement custodian. You've surely seen the volcano.
Oh, yes. Poor Aggie. Must be very tired.
Aggie?
Aggie is the current custodian.
Oh, well then, yes. We were hoping you might replace Aggie.
Oh, Morris. That's some ask.
Oh, you can do it, Val.
I'm flattered. But those are enormous shoes to fill. And I'm not like you, Morris. I don't love this town like you do. And, if I'm being honest, I can't abide all those arty types and mainlanders tromping around. I can't speak for them. This job isn't for me.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Val. But, well, I understand.
Thank you. It's been so nice to see you again.
You too, Val. Sparky, I'd love to spend some more time chatting with Val.
Oh, I'm sorry, Morris. We really need to keep this search up. That volcano is looking dire.
Come back later, Morris. I'll be here.
Oh, well, all right, Val. I'll find you later.
Goodbye.
Later, Val. I was thinking it's gonna end up being him, but there's not enough time. There probably gonna be some exception in the rule or something like that.
Oh, slow down, Sparky. I need to get some things straight.
No time, Morris. We need to find the next prospect.
Well, it's just that I don't quite understand what we're doing.
We're looking for the custodian.
Well, I get that bit, Sparky, but what does the custodian have to do exactly?
Oh, well, it's hard to explain with your human words, but, the custodian kind of mingles with the island, becomes a part of it.
A part of the rock, the volcano?
Yes, the rock, and the sea, and the animals and plants. The custodian becomes a part of all of these things. It becomes part of the island spirit.
And you give up being a ghost?
Yeah. Well, a walking around talking kind of ghost. Stop being someone who can go into the West. It's quite a sacrifice.
Oh, wow. Oh, no wonder Val doesn't want to fill those shoes. Aggie must be a legend.
She really is.
I always thought there were those folks destined to be mayors and, I suppose, custodians. And then there are people like me and Val, destined for smaller lives.
What? Small? Morris, your heart is as big as the island. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, I suppose I'm more like one of those island oddities in the museum.
Yeah, and they were always the visitors' favorites. Now, we need to move on. Next up is Ogden Beckett, in the Old Town.
Ogden it is. I'm right behind you, Sparky.
Sweet. Alright. We'll call it here. And, actually, I don't do a little bit of talking. We're gonna save and quit. We ain't going here yet. Alright, so this episode was cool. I actually thought it was a little bit more fun than the second one. I felt it was a little more wide open. I liked exploring all the art pieces. And I thought the story of, her, just the rebellious daughter going off and getting herself into trouble, losing her mom, and probably not connecting as well with her dad as, she'd want to, because she never had that motherly figure. And she seemed to get in a lot of trouble. She seemed to not really be grounded, which I know, if you was a parent so young, like she was so young, could probably derail you. So I'm thankful that I got both of my parents, but, people that lose their parents at a young age, it's very sad, and it's probably very hard. They never talk about how these people die. I mean, Valerie was pretty young, and they're also happy, so it's like, really, it's kind of weird to piece together how Valerie died, because she was she's 38 years old, but she's so, full of life, and when she's dead, so part of me thinks, it couldn't have been anything like drugs, or, not that, I don't think this game is going to tackle subjects like that, per se, but, she didn't really have the kind of personality that would be linked to anything suicidal or anything like drug related or any addiction. I don't know, but it just seems like they don't go into how these characters die. Not that it matters, but it would be interesting to see how. I mean, she was not even that old. It's 37 or something. And she turned out to be dead. So just something to think about, I suppose. But it's still a very good episode, and I'm looking forward to continuing playing. It actually really kind of made me more. The first episode I was a little iffy about, but this one was fun, so I'm excited to keep the series going. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in part 3. Peace.